Last time on Cicero Pro Caelio, I taunted and said that we're going to start the Prosopopoeia, the speeches in character, but they're going to be actually starting next chapter. But this is part of the same section, a continuous section that includes the Prosopopoeia, so I don't think I lied. Here we're going to talk in short sentences about the charges of gold and poison. The short sentences emphasizing the matter of fact, this happened and that happened, and that seems really strange and absurd. Cicero's purpose here is trying to point out the absurdity of the supposed series of events where Caelius is trying to both get money from Clodia and poison her. Horum duorum criminum, video auctorem, video fontem, video certum nomen et caput. Of these two criminal charges, I see, like, the idea is like one author. I see a single author. I see the author. I see the source. I see a certain name and head. Caput is used. Head can mean source as well, like source of a stream, source of a river. I think since it's being used in the same sentence as fons, meaning source, it's got the same idea, the same name and same head. Auro opus fuit, sum sit a Clodia. There was need of gold, i.e., someone needed gold. Implied Caelius needed gold. He took it from Clodia. Matter of fact, short sentences. Sum sit sine teste habuit quam diu voluit. He took it without a witness. He had it as long as he wanted. For as long as he wanted. That seems to be strange, but I guess they must have been very intimate. He took it from Clodia, he took it without a witness, he had it as long as he wanted. Very short sentences. Maximum video signum qui justam egregiae familiaritatis. He makes a statement with some superlatives here. Cicero says, I see a very great sign of certain extraordinary friendship, familiarity, certain extraordinary intimacy. Necare eandem voluit. After just immediately saying, oh, they were very intimate, he says he wanted to kill the same woman. The abruptness of these short sentences is meant to sound too abrupt, too weird, too absurd. He wanted to kill the same woman. Quae sivit venenum, sollicitavit servos, potionem paravit, locum constituit, clam attulit. He sought out poison, he bribed slaves, he prepared the concoction of, like, that's the mixed up version of the poison. He decided on a place or arranged a place, and he brought it there in secret. All of this is meant to have happened, guys. How could this have happened? Magno russus odium video cum crudelissimo discidio extitisse. There's a lot of is in there. Quite a lot of assonance that Cicero is using. Is certainly emphasizing the superlative crudelissimo. Very much the opposite of what he said where he was talking about seeing the greatest sign of certain extraordinary intimacy. He now says, I see, widow, repetition of widow, I see a great hatred again. Again, I see a great hatred to have arisen. I see that a great hatred has arisen again with the cruelest of discord, discidio, discord, as in like estrangement, the opposite of familiarity, the opposite of intimacy. I see that, again, a great hatred had arisen with the cruelest of estrangement. Res est omnis in hac causa nobis judices cum Clodia, muliere non solum nobili, verum etiam nota. De qua ego nihil dicam, nisi depellendi crimis causa. Oh, here we go. A jab at Clodia is really happening. Our whole matter is res omnis nobis, the whole thing for us, our whole matter, our whole business is like in this case. Actually, I should keep describing the whole matter. He's going to say what it is. Our whole business in this criminal case, O judges, est cum Claudia, is with Clodia. I should say Clodia, not Claudia. With Clodia, with a woman not only noble, noble means like well born, as well as it can be used for the idea of having well born manners, but not only noble, verum etiam, but indeed also nota, notable. Noble and notable. There's a wordplay. There's a an assonance. There's definitely the alliteration nobilis nota. Nota has the double meaning of being both famous for a good reason and famous for a bad reason. Famous and infamous. Notable and notorious. De qua, about whom, I will say nothing, except for the sake of rebutting the criminal charge. His coyness, his reluctance to say anything about Clodia really piques the interest of the jurors. They're just listening a little bit further in about all this goss about Clodia. And I will say nothing about her, except what's necessary, except for the sake of rebutting the criminal charge.